Okay, everyone, I will be doing a very quick video here today, just recapping all the things that I missed. Sorry if I have not been recording recently. It's just been very hard for me, and I've been dealing with a lot of stress and everything. So please bear with me. Okay, so we haven't posted since, I believe, Sunday. And I tried to post, but my mom always just keeps and keeps just being in the bare minimum. Yeah, we haven't posted in months. Since 15 days ago. I'm so sorry to all of my fans. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get back into the video. Okay, so let's start with what happened. Let's start with the recap against the Atlanta Falcons. Now, you guys, Atlanta. It's just not the best, and it's not just a very good game. It was just a very fine game because, well, yeah, it was just a very fine game. We won by a field goal. We have to give our props to special teams for both of these recaps. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that game. Also, now, people, please do not get mad at me when I say the truth about the quarterback precision, but it's not going to be Brady Cook, and it's definitely not going to be. So here's Tyrod Taylor's stats. Actually, Tyrod Taylor played a pretty good game. For the first time ever, that's one of my biggest things. Nobody talks about the interceptions. He did not throw an interception. Woo! However, though, we haven't gotten an interception ever since. However, though, we do have a Breece Hall touchdown, a Tyrod Taylor rushing touchdown, and a A.D. Mitchell touchdown. Pretty good. Too bad, too sad, though, that A.D. Mitchell is not the best. However, though, we did not have no interceptions. Kind of makes me sad. However, though, we did have a kick return that went for 83 yards. Give your people a round of applause, guys. I also wanted to recap the Ravens versus Jets game. No, give my honest prediction about this. I thought the Falcons were going to win because, wow, the Jets know how to lose games. But Aaron Glenn, I think, is changing the culture. That was what we were thinking, that the Jets are improving. And all the draft people over there, just please don't not completely just stop complaining. Okay, now let's get to the Dolphins game. Oh no, we gotta talk about one thing before. So I was gonna post a YouTube short about this, but you know me, was not able to. That Dante Moore might not be playing. Yeah, Dante Moore, it depends on the college football playoffs. If he wins the national championship, I guarantee him making it to the playoffs. I hope he does. The thing is that I think they do play against Indiana, which that's my dream championship game, a Dante Moore versus Indiana game. However, though, we might have to have a good chance to see. I actually have to check the college football playoffs, but I'm not doing that now. I also feel like that people need to start giving us credit for games that we can't win. And soon we are playing against good teams. Like, we're playing against Jacksonville. I'm giving my prediction in the end of the video. We are playing against the Saints, and we're playing against the Patriots. I will not be surprised if we get blown out in the Patriots and Bills games. And I might not even be surprised if we blow out Jacksonville. Because seeing how like this new head coach changed the culture, I won't be not surprised. But what is your prediction, Mr. Romero? You haven't answered that, and we want to know. What was your prediction between the Dolphins versus Jets? Well, I was wanting a Jets win so badly. I believe the score I wanted was a very good score between the New York Jets win here, because I thought they would get their revenge, but in the end, they don't do that. When they have high hopes, they fall down a cliff. And this game showed it. However, though Tyrod Taylor was hurt, it puts at the first quarter defense collapse, shows that this team is going to get hot in the end of the year. in the end of the end of the games, which is not a good thing, especially when you're down 15 double digits. We cannot have that in the next season. However, though, now we have other rumors today after the Dolphins versus Jets games. First of all, Mr. Joe Burrow. If out of any quarterback, I want you to sign Mac Jones, Jets Nation. I want you to draft one. But this quarterback might be the only exception, unless if they take all of our picks. Then I'm not accepting it. But Joe Burrow has been in the trade rumors, has been in the trade mail recently. Is back. And I just feel like you do not want to. I feel like you do not need Joe Burrow. Draft your star in 2026. Give him all the things you need. If you cannot draft your star, I do have one thing though. We always have, I don't know, we always have cool things. And yeah. Yeah. So that was my opinion about that game. That was my opinion about the trade rumors. Please get mad at me if you want. But really, people, let's actually talk about something Jets related. And it's something that I think my Jets players are not remembering. So do you remember when I'm like, oh, I'm so mad, I'm so upset? You remember when I'm just like, ooh, I wish I could just leave the junior Jets. I wish that sometimes people, well, I just feel like, in my opinion, you are not kidding. When I say, ooh, 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 when I just say, I just feel sad for you and I feel bad. And I just also feel like that Jets fans need to start letting this stuff just slide. And in the end of the day, I just want to let you know one thing. One thing that I can say about the New York Jets in this season. Let's wait until free agency. Let's wait until the end. Because when we wait until the end, that's a good thing. And I also watched everything. And it just feels like that the Jets are a walking stock still. And this will be our 15th year without a playoff berth again. Well, hey, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in the end of this video. I am so grateful that you guys watched this video, because if you guys didn't, we will have a problem. And anyways, please hit that subscribe button. I might post more content. It depends. But this was the recap of what happened while I was gone. Have a great rest of your day.